hiding. Yes, hide that name, hide that man, all those photos, feature. Don't show the baby. Being a father is a calling. He is doing it from his heart. He is not being forced. He just decided that this is what I should do. I should not expect any pay. I should not expect any gratitude. I should not expect any sort of reward for doing this thing. That is how fatherhood should be. Hi guys, how are you doing? This one is a rather sad video that I'm doing today. I know it's none of your business, I know you care less for this video, but I'll just do it. This video is purely based on my own opinion. You can use it for informing yourself or entertaining yourself, whichever that you decide. Welcome to today's video. My name is Emma. Just like everyone, these 2 weeks, maybe some of you have already forgotten her. These 2 weeks have been really tough for most of the people who knew her and those of us who just knew her through her songs. But we really appreciated her effort. This is really a sad video, so pardon me if I go quiet one time or another. So we received the shocking news of the demise of one of Africa's talented musician, and the saddening part is that her death was due to domestic violence. Someone she really trusted, someone she really knew, caused her death. Rest in peace, Osinachi. She's already been buried. Some of you have already moved on from this, but let me just talk about it. For how long, how many women have to die? How many families have to go through this? How many? And for how long? Set a number and give me a target. I don't know. At what point will this just stop? Dear women, for how long are you going to suffer in that household in the name of trying to save your marriage? For how long? You are just willing to endure the pain and suffering in the name of trying to avoid stigma due to divorce, stigma due to society looking at you differently? How long? How many years have you put for yourself? I'm going to stay here, try to change this man for 10 years, 5 years, 20 years, 30 years, and then die trying. Is that your goal? Please tell me. For how long? Is it ignorance? Is it society? Is it family? What is it? Please tell me. Some of you will say for the kids, but the kids should be the last reason. Whatever your reasons are, the kids should be your last reason. Just imagine a kid growing up with that trauma, a kid growing up knowing women are meant to be beaten up to an extent of ending up in hospital. A kid growing up knowing that if it's a girl child, knowing that it's normal for me to be beaten. Really? I just can't understand. I can't. So let's go back to a little bit of a story time. I'm sorry, ma'am, if this offends you. That is if she will watch this, but if she won't, fingers crossed. My mother raised us. I can say she raised us as a single mother because most of the time she was single. I say most of the time because some of the time she had someone to help her around for a few times, but then most of the time she'll do it herself. Before that, she was in a very abusive relationship, but I'm so grateful to her. The best gift that she has ever given us, sisi watoto wake, is to walk out. I know it wasn't easy. She had gone through a lot. I later came to learn that she was involved in a lot of court cases that didn't go anywhere. I mean, she went through a lot, but she shielded us kids from all that. But the good thing is that she walked away. This has been her best gift to us, her kids, because she, through this experience, she has taught us that you always have a choice. Always. In matters of domestic violence, there is always a choice. And you have to walk out if that is the choice that you're going for. You don't have to suffer or to think about what people will say. Family, I mean, family is the worst when it comes to these issues. They'll just pretend and sit there and say all marriages have issues. We agree there are issues, but why would you just wait to die? Preserving life, I think, should be everyone's first priority. A few weeks ago, I also watched news on Citizen TV, I think, whereby was it Victoria Rubadiri was interviewing some men. Was it on Father's Day? I don't know. I think so. Was interviewing some men on what they thought Father's Day mean, or what being a father meant to them. You know, I see parents, especially women, forcing issues. Like, if you have decided to walk out, or if you were not in a relationship at all, but you got pregnant, the baby daddy is somewhere, someplace, and you decide to force this man to take care of the kid, I don't think that is also fine. That is also okay. I don't think. Please say if you think it's okay. We have seen a lot of celebrities here on YouTube, on the internet, parading their kids, shaming their men. Oh, you should take care of your kids. Oh, you don't do this. Oh, you don't do that. Oh, if you watch keenly where these issues end up, it just ends up with the mother getting back the man. Like the man comes and if he is not married already, comes in once in a while, they do their thing, and he goes. But the issue of taking care of the babies is just when I want to. But as long as the man is in the mother's life, the mother is satisfied. So this whole drama of you don't take care of your kids, sijui what was all because of. Anyway, I was saying this interview that Victoria was doing on TV, asking this man. One man just gave an answer that resonated with me. What he was asked what being a father is, and he said being a father is a calling. You know how pastors, Pastor Kanyari or Pastor who, I don't know, those famous pastors that you like, or those infamous, or those that your local churches, the way they tell you that me being a pastor, I was called to this work, I'm dedicated to it. I mean, when someone tells you it's a calling, he is doing it from his heart. He is not being forced. He just decided that this is what I should do. I should not expect any pay. I should not expect any gratitude. I should not expect any sort of reward for doing this thing. That is how fatherhood should be. And that is how I understood this man. He was very clear on it. You should not expect any reward for taking care of your kid. But oh, our dear men, oh my goodness, I am so privileged. I have not experienced that as a grown-up, although I did as a child. You know, it's opening day, schools are opening, and you're just worried how you're going to go to school. Call him. Tell him you're going to school. Tell him to send you pocket money. Tell him to buy you books. Tell him school fees is needed. Excuse me? Isn't this man aware that you need all those things? This man that calls you a daughter or a son, isn't he aware that you need all these things? You have to remind him. Please let me remind you about my opening date. Because maybe you were too busy looking for money. You forgot that we are opening on Tuesday. But that also should not be an issue, because this man was a teacher. He knows his school is opening on Monday. So this week I should expect my child is opening school. But oh no, you have to call. Anyway, acha niache hasira. Do not force kids to meet their biological fathers. Now I'm talking to women. I know I don't have a degree in psychology or whatever field that is allowed to discuss this openly or give advice. I know I'm not a famous person and this information might not reach anyone. I know I'm just making this video because leo nimeamua I don't have friends to talk to about these things. My family is a no-go zone. So the only choice I have to talk is you. Tabidi usikize. Do not force kids to meet their parents. If it's a mother who abandoned their kids, don't take the kid by force. How should I put it? He is the father, he has the right to know the baby. He is the mother, he has the right to be with the baby. He should know. If someone knows he has a baby, if someone knows he's a parent to someone, and he knows he has the right to that child, he or she will make the effort. Don't force. Don't force. You see, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. When I was in campus, I found out that I had a biological man who sired me. Yeah, that is the right word to use. So I was kind of shocked, but also I started developing curiosity towards who this man is, what does he do, how can I meet him, all those things. And at some point I started blaming my mom, sorry mom, for hiding this kind of information from me. But trust me, it was the very best decision that she did for me. Hiding, yes. Hide that name, hide that man, all those photos, feature. Don't show the baby. If he's not interested, please hide. Me, I will hide. So I blamed her for not revealing this information to me. I accidentally found out about this information, and I started digging around to see where it will end. And my friend, it didn't end well. So after I asked a lot of people, my mother's classmates back in campus, in her campus time, I asked her, I asked those classmates, I asked my grandparents, I asked my aunts, I asked a lot of relatives. But no one was ready to give me the kind of information I wanted. So a few years later, my mom decided, I don't know how she decided, but she decided to give me the name of this person. And the DCI in me went Google, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter to know who this person was. Okay, she arranged for us to meet. They met first and we were to meet, but the meeting never happened because the true colors of this man could not be hidden anymore. There are those people who, if they pretend, their pretense ends very quickly. In a span of 2 weeks, I had known that this man is not interested in me, that I should just let the sleeping dogs lie, that he was just interested in some weird stuff that people should not discuss online. My main point is, please don't force your babies to meet their irresponsible parents. Okay, I have gone so much far away from the point, but all I was saying is domestic violence is not a joke. Domestic violence should not be taken so lightly. The point here is, if it's not working, please don't force it. It hurts so much to see a lot of families go through pain, to see a lot of people lose their lives, especially here in Kenya. It has been the order of the day. Losing your life over something that is 100% controllable. It's saddening. Please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching for this video, and subscribe. Bye. See you in another video.